You're listening to the Telltale Podcast. Don't forget to check me out on all social media, on Patreon, on Teespring, and on Etsy. All links can be found on my website, telltaleatheist.com, or in the podcast's description. This article is from The Hill. The title is Student Expelled from Christian School After Posing with Rainbow Birthday Cake. The mother of a freshman high school student says her daughter was ousted from a Kentucky Christian school over a photo of her wearing a rainbow sweater next to a rainbow cake. Let's give this a read. It's by Joseph Guzman on The Hill, as aforementioned. A Kentucky high school student was expelled from a Christian school after administrators saw a photo of the girl from her 15th birthday wearing a rainbow sweater posing next to a rainbow cake, according to the girl's mother. Kimberly Alford claims her daughter, Kayla Kenny, was dismissed from Whitefield Academy in Louisville, Kentucky, where she was a freshman, after the photo was posted on social media earlier this month. She was happy. She looked beautiful, Alford told Wave of Louisville. Of course, as a mom, I took her picture blowing out her candles, and I posted that on my Facebook page. But following the birthday post, Alfred says she received a letter from the school claiming the picture was not in line with the school's policies. The Whitefield Academy administration has been made aware of a recent picture posted on social media which demonstrates a posture of morality and cultural acceptance contrary to that of Whitefield Academy's beliefs. The Academy's head of school, Bruce Jacobson, wrote in the letter, "We made it clear that any further promotion, celebration, or any other actions and attitudes that are counter to Whitefield's philosophy would not be tolerated. As a result, we regret to inform you that Kayla is being dismissed from the school immediately." That is a shame, honestly. I talked about the Methodist Church recently having a big split right down the middle over homophobia. Basically, there was one sect of the church who wanted to prevent pastors from being gay or LGBT at all. And then another group of the church didn't care, wanted to be inclusive and accepting. And there was a schism right down the middle of the church over these issues. And I feel like we're starting to see more of that type of thing. I mean, look at this. This news article, this made the news, this situation. That is a good sign. When something as simple and basic as having a rainbow birthday cake gets you kicked out of school, and then that makes the news, that's a good sign. It means society is moving in the right direction. So, as disappointing as this is, we are making progress little by little. Let's continue reading. Although rainbows have been a symbol of gay pride and acceptance for over the decades, Alfred says her daughter's matching rainbow cake and sweater were coincidental. The Whitefield Academy's handbook says the school seeks to mold students to be Christ-like. On occasion, the atmosphere or conduct within a particular home may be counter or in opposition to the biblical lifestyle the school teaches, the handbook states. This includes, but is not limited to, sexual immorality, homosexual orientation, or the inability to support biblical standards of right and wrong. In a statement to NBC News, the Whitefield Academy said the photo was one of several violations carried out by the teen. Okay, what other violations, quote unquote, were there? I am very, very skeptical. On that note, it's also pretty creepy that there are people like watching this woman's Facebook page for what her daughter is doing. Why are they even doing that? That's like a complete invasion of privacy. Can't she just live her life and not, I just don't get this. Inaccurate media reports are circling stating, this is a quote, by the way, I think from the school. Inaccurate media reports are circling stating that the student in question was expelled from her school solely for a social media post, the statement said. In the fall, we met with the student to give her a final chance to begin to adhere to our code of conduct. Unfortunately, she did not live up to the agreement. Alfred says the school immediately denied her appeal to the expulsion, but the Whitefield Academy agreed to remove it from her transcript and change it to a voluntary withdrawal. The freshman has since relocated to a new public school. Good. That's probably the best thing for her, honestly. A Christian school that is extreme enough to ban rainbows, that's just a step too far, honestly. Way too many steps. Truthfully, that's just terrible. So I'm glad that this girl is going to a public school, honestly, where she won't have to deal with that shit. She can have as many rainbows as she wants.